Hello, everybody. It's been a while. I've been in the mines working on what I thought would be a short video that turned out to be an hour long again. Oh, Last Denza, did you change your username? I didn't get any notification. What's up, everybody? What's up? Your voice is different. No, I don't think it is. My voice is the same, but it is a little bit earlier than I usually stream. Oh, it's displaying the weird names. Wait, everybody's displaying the weird names. Are you sure it went through Last Danza? Oh, it's Sparkshot! Thank you so much for the 20 months. Thank you, thank you. Let me check stream elements real quick. Yeah, I didn't get anything. Tenza. Maybe it just didn't go through. Yeah, Adin Ross is at it again. So, this segment's gonna be short, but the ChaChaChilla segment is going to be a little bit longer because, well, every time I look at this drama, it just gets fucking crazier. She's insane. She's insane. And I think I'm gonna end up making like a main channel video on her. So this stream is gonna be, I'm sort of gonna use this to prep for the video. Perfect to listen while I draw. Yeah. Well, thank you, Brandon Jack. Yeah, I kind of need to get back into the beat of making videos, like just chaining them a little bit better. Okay, so Adin Ross, I don't know what's up with him, but every single time, we've seen this before. If you've been, watching my channel, we've covered him before. Every time Ironmouse does anything, he throws a pot shot at her. And I don't know if he's just rage baiting, because like rage bait used to be believable. Aiden's an idiot, and I feel like Andy Tate is probably egging him to be a pest to Ironmouse, probably out of jealousy, sad man-child. Yes. And thank you, Charlie, for the 20 months. Dude, I hate how the chatters' names are displayed right now in YouTube. Why is it so buggy? 20 month is crazy. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. No, the stream is today. It's live right now. I'm gonna unpin this. Unpin message. Yeah, it did. My recording took like 5 hours yesterday. So he did the same thing, during Ironmouse's subathon. Whoops. Sorry, this is super loud. Oh god. Was it loud for you guys?
How are they a duo? No disrespect. I've never. How can Ironmouse and Sea Dog even be sit together, brother? It's a robot. It's
a robot, he said.
Did you put it in? I couldn't feel it.
Yeah, I put it in.
Okay.
This guy, bro. Listen, he's probably flirting. He's probably flirting with a man, bro. Yo, we don't even know if Ironmouse is a man or not. I'm not even joking, bro. Los and Wad is a father and son, a wholesome father and son friendship, bro. That's just my take, bro. How are they a duo? No disrespect. I've never. How can Ironmouse and Sea Dog even be sit together, brother? It's a robot. It's a.
Oh, it looped. I did the thing again. Whoops. Can we just stop giving platforms to these idiots? He's such a loser. And this is him, by the way. This is him with Andrew Tate.
I have work to do. I'm done. I fixed it.
Where you going? I'm ready, bro. I'm really gonna do this shit. Y'all don't understand, bro. I'm really. And I just want to say, bro, you know this.
I worked.
Bro, he can't talk. Yes, bro's ego so fragile that VTubers throw him into such a fit. He's so lame. He's so lame, and that's so gross, by the way. Like, ew, dude is sitting in a robe, man. There was only one layer of clothing between that chair and his ass. Yeah, he got a whiff. I know, and I don't understand why people love watching these idiots. Like, I feel like I'm losing brain cells watching him. But it's just all part of this maybe Zoomer content where they think it's funny. I don't know. Oh, you got a constellation notice? Yeah, that's what I thought last Tenza. Okay, good. There's also, like, hold up. There's another clip, by the way. And the thing is that he pretends that he's never met Ironmouse, but they've been in a cult together before. And they, like, kind of trolled him. But he's such a fucking idiot that, like, he probably believes it. That's how dumb he is.
Oh. Hey, Miz.
Yo, what up, Adin?
Hey.
You want
I'm
to
muted.
soda poppin'? Oh, yeah, I'm muted.
Oh shit! Last stanza with the 50 gifted! Dude, I love this song so much. Thank you for making it play, Tenza. Thank you for the 50. Thank you so much. Alright, let's play this clip again. Yay! Enjoy the gifted, guys!
Yo, what up, Adin?
Oh. Hey, Miz.
Yo, what up, Adin?
Hey.
You want
I'm
to soda
muted.
poppin'? No, you're not muted here.
Oh.
Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck
Oh,
is what?
I'm
Is that an anime character?
Yeah. I'm an anime character. How's it going?
Where's the thing, Mousy?
What the fuck is that?
It's a bot that we have it on Discord.
Yeah,
Look
I'm a
at.
bot.
Wait, you're not a real person?
No, bro. It's Stream Elements.
Like, everybody understands what she is and how she works. Even XQC. Yes, also Misgive Jumpscare, Lamau. But he doesn't. He can't compute.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's fake?
Yeah.
Yes. Ask
Shut
her a
up,
question.
dude.
Swear, ask her a
I'm
question.
How old are you?
It's lagged.
Yeah, they like that.
Oh, lagged. Hello?
You're not in a red karma.
Hello.
What do you rate me 1 through 10, bot?
-5.
what's funny?
He's so stupid. So what are these suggestions that I'm getting right now? I swear I didn't click on anything like that. Miss? Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Soda Popping of course knows what a VTuber is since he's, yeah, with Vay. I think Adin knows, but he's like, keeps memory holding it so he can appeal to his dumbass fan base. There's an Adin Ross video where he looks up what a fascist is. He can't read. I don't doubt that he can't read. This is Sigma male content, by the way. Oh yeah. Yep. But moving on to crazier stuff. Is the ChaChaChilla situation. I need to stop calling her Chacha because people are gonna think I'm talking about the bomb VTuber. And it's just another Menhera. And, like, guys, I need somebody in Discord or something to help me put this idea together. I want to make a Menhera VTuber bingo card that we can use for each time I cover one of these girls. Mouse used to have a model where she looked like a plushie. She should bring it back to Jumpscare Misgive. That's so funny. Yes, she's gonna have PTSD from it. But yeah, on the Menhera bingo card, I was thinking we could have things like, you know, pretending to go to the hospital when the internet's mad at them, faking pregnancies, faking suicides. I'm taking a step back from the internet quote, but keeps on tweeting. Or graduates, then reincarnates as another VTuber. or the quote, I'm going through a lot right now and people are attacking me. Or, you know, blame it on their autism or other mental illness. I feel like we could, there's a concept that's forming here. There's a concept, and I think we could work with that. Yeah. She should have used my photo when I was in the hospital for my eye. Catfishing viewers. All right, I'm gonna write that one down. Catfishing viewers. I feel like we'll get more ideas as we go. We need a few more ideas. Yeah, we're gonna put Reiko on it. How many quotes do we need for a bingo card? I think we need more than that. I have to look through my videos. My channel is all about that. Girl has more alts than Epic Mind. Oh yeah, she has so many alt accounts. Oh, vague posting. Okay, that one's good. Vague posting. That could be on the bingo. What else? I mean, having multiple alts. But that kind of counts as reincarnating. 24, we need 24. Oh yeah, we all make mistakes. Oh, that's a good one. We all make mistakes. That's a good one, that's a good one. Okay, we can keep on brainstorming throughout. Okay, so how it started. It got deleted, so we only have the archive from this. But it's ChaChaChilla making this call-out post saying, I tried to talk to Flork about one of his talents having a habit of calling people inferior and how that can seem to disable people. However, he blocked me and said not to bring up my personal issues with his talents. I believe calling somebody inferior is demeaning as it's historically used context. @FreeVT called us that. If you support Socks VTuber Agency, aka SVA, this is what you're supporting. And it turns out this was this super like out of context clip that she tried to start trouble, and it backfired on her horribly. Oh yeah, my truth is just business. That's good. Wait, my truth. I'm writing this down. It's just business. Yeah, my truth, oh, we need one for the apology. The apologies always happen too. It's time to bury the hatchet. So Flark then responds and he says, yes, I did snap at you in DMs because you were told not to contact me anymore prior to this. Lucia's team investigated the first piece of evidence you showed them regarding ad-free, and it was not even them speaking. This is the video included. Their team there gave you the statement on what was happening. It was roleplay in a Minecraft faction roleplay, and I will wholeheartedly back my talent that they did no wrong, especially in a 4-second out of context clip you originally showed. And then he has a clip here.
Trading, guys.
They're wild.
Guys, they're like,
gotta give 'em a
yeah,
pass.
what's happening with that?
Brains are a little smaller.
Dude, that's gonna oh my god, hard.
was never a wilder, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's true. I never trading, guys.
They're wild.
Wait, I
Guys,
didn't
gotta
hear it.
give 'em a
Yeah,
pass.
what's happening
Their
with that?
brains are a little smaller.
Oh, they're brain.
Dude, that's gonna oh my god, hard.
was never a wilder, thank
Okay, she says their brains are a little smaller. Kiara, thank you so much. Oh, actually, it's Midnight Rider who offered a sub to Kiara on the Twitch side. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Chadra. It must be tiring being someone who tries to get upset over minor things all the time for attention. I know, and she like really held on to her bit. Like she didn't want to let it go at all. At all. And then after that, Yomi posts. Oh, hey, it's the person who kept following me around all of Offguy after I told him to stop and had to warn security over her. The person who was overstepping my boundaries and touching my arm in comfort over and over when I told them not to touch me, and spoke at me like I was less than them, saying I was so brave for going to Offguy as a trans person rather than talking to me like a normal person. You don't get to play the victim when you've hurt and disrespected so many people, and many know about your PL and the terrible things you've done there too. All I can do is wish you find the help you need. Step away from the internet, find professional help, and breathe. Maybe the world will be brighter for you one day where you don't find a need to validate your existence by trying to bring down others. There's HR Chan here saying that she can confirm that she followed Yomi around. Yomi clung to me for a bit during that time. For what I can imagine was either protection or just some comfort, but even I was put off by ChaChaChilla then. I fucking love you, Yomi. Then there's more stuff that gets unnerved. It's crazy how we've seen this happen so many times. Somebody tries to do a dogshit call-out post, and by doing this, they open up Pandora's box because they attract all of this negative attention on them. And then everybody's like, hold on, I know who you are, and I know who you used to be, and you're terrible. At some point, you have to commend a dedication, even if it's low-key delusion. So, Apollo tweets then, girl, sit down. You literally blackmailed me last year. I can't even go to cons normally because of you. That's crazy. Miu responds, the more I found out about her, the more upset I get. She's affected so many good people. I'm so sorry, Apollo. Yomi's like, you've been so strong holding it this long. I appreciate all we've talked about as you helped me understand a lot too well before it's got any worse. You faced a lot, and finally the vindication you've deserved for so long is here. Love you, girl. Oh, Kantan! Kantan no Tenchi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs on the YouTube side. Thank you guys so much. You're so nice to me. Honestly, chat, as I was going through this and sorting it out, I was like, yo, next we're gonna figure out that she's Lumi Starbun. I could see it. I could see it. Oh no. I'm missing one Apollo post, my bad. I linked the same one twice in my document. Thankfully, we have all of that organized in a nice dump. Oh. Ooh! Joy Daily with the 10 gifted subs! You guys are so nice! Thank you! Fuck, I need to stream more often. Is this you guys' way of making me stream more often? Thank you! Enjoy the gifts, guys! Oh, I found it. Okay. So then Apollo makes another post with a lot more context, saying, let me give you more context. ChaChaChilla TTV, aka Bunny Alisu, so suddenly we got one of her PLs being unnerved. I was nice, respectful, and tried to be a friend at the time. I wanted you to get help. You harassed me and my friends and so many other for years. You have doxed, IRL faces and names, bullied, spread lies, and got blacklisted from Mythos for good reason. I gave them a 10+ page Google document. When we didn't give you what you wanted, you did revenge porn. Every single time I had something awesome happen to me, you got butthurt with my success early on. Envy, thank you for the 100-bit horse tax. Wait, do you know her, Noose? Every single time I had something awesome happen to me, you got butthurt with my success early on. I read this. You shared it everywhere and people saw that side of me. You took my power, and just 2 days before TwitchCon, where I wanted to see people for the first time, my first event, I had to listen to so many people saying they are on my side and that they saw it. I didn't want to hear that, I didn't want that. But you didn't stop there. You kept harassing me for months on end because I wasn't flinching in public. You had to make videos, accounts, and spreading it all over Mythos. I didn't feel safe anymore. I was so overwhelmed, I couldn't even stream properly because of you. I lost a lot of things and it harmed me. Rima, you're so brave coming here as a fox when you're a horse. You pull it off so well, we can't even tell they're plugs. Well, they're pulled in right now. Wait, news with the receipts coming? Dien told me to stay the fuck away from her? Oh god. Wait, so you knew her old bunny Alisu persona? Jesus Christ. What's revenge prawn? I don't know what revenge prawn is in that context. But that usually means... I thought it was when somebody... Like, in a somebody distributes nudes of somebody else. But does it also include... somebody doing art of somebody else, like not safe for work art in a way to harass them? I'm not sure. This entire situation is insane. Like, it started off as a nothing burger, but then it turned into full of skeletons falling out of the closet. Yeah. She flirts a lot with everyone. Yeah, I'm not sure if VTubers are legally counted or if like artworks are counted. I'm not sure because she's not given many details, so I'm not sure what the revenge prawn part refers to. But regardless, it's disgusting. Whether it's real photos or just artwork of VTubers that are unwarranted, it's disgusting. She likely gets nudes and releases them. Oh, because she flirts a lot with everyone? Oh. Okay. Okay, I get it, Noose. Yeah. IRL obviously counts. Depiction of the real image likely counts. I see. And AI wants to... True! We are in 2025 after all, and deepfakes exist. Yeah, it's always the bunnies. Alright, so... Proud of Apollo for stepping up, but unfortunately it doesn't stop here. This is only the beginning. And there's Miyu. So Miyu writes, just in case this gets turned on me because this is me in the clip shown here. I was making an ironic joke about my own character because I was the dummy in a room of smart people, as she started off as a wilder before switching to the scientists. In no way would I call anyone OOC small-brained. I think it means out of character, small-brained. I'm generally sad people took things said in a fictional scenario. Personally, I thought we were all just having fun. You were all having fun. It's just the schizo decided to take it personally. Because she wanted to start trouble. Also, good luck accusing the girl with chronic illness, autoimmune disorders, history of cancer, AUDHD, bitch, that she's a bleist, because that's truly asinine. I know you didn't care who said this, you only wanted to hurt my friends, and I won't stand for that. That is true, what she said here. She doesn't care who said this, she only wanted to hurt people. We played a game for a couple of hours together and she just spilled her entire life and it was a lot of stuff to unpack. Like, she jumped out of the car because her grandpa wouldn't let her get some fast food or something. She just threw herself what? Out of the car on the highway? Is this an action movie suddenly? How? How? Can you survive that? Then there is this SVA staff member who also is backing up. Well, he's given the timeline of event for like her ticket. So he writes, she claims she survived a Pew Pew event. I think she's making this up. So, Nikita here writes, I'm the staff member who personally handled ChaCha's ticket regarding this matter. I feel it's important to clarify the timeline and the facts of our investigation for the public record. Initial contact. This issue began when ChaCha posted a call out in the public Wilders faction Discord channel tagging @free. I removed that post to de-escalate public tension and immediately reached out to ChaCha privately to explain that public callouts can create a hostile environment. Maybe her grandpa didn't get invited to Mr. Beast collab. True. Protocol. I directed her to open an official ticket so the admin team could review the issue properly and fairly. We went back to the ticket she opened before and continued the conversation there. The investigations. Upon reviewing the original evidence provided in the ticket prior to her public post, we found no evidence of malicious behavior or targeted harassment towards ChaCha. Misidentification. Crucially, the individual speaking in the evidence provided for review is not ad-free. So that should settle it right there, but no, she wanted to keep going. Event context. This was a 3-day Minecraft faction PvP event featuring 3 distinct factions, Wilders, Military, and Scientist. Intense, in character, banter, and trash talk between factions are common expectations of the roleplay genre rather than malicious attacks. All 3 factions engage in this behavior as part of the competitive atmosphere throughout the 3 days. And if someone ever took it too far and turned it into hate speech or targeting specific individuals, staff would reprimand said individual and remove them from the server. As for the roleplay context in the clip, the specific comments in the clip regarding small brains were made by the player in the video who, like ad-free, was playing a wilder gone scientist. The player involved confirmed this intent, stating, I quite literally was making fun of myself because I started as a wilder, so I was the small brain in the room. Admission of widespread usage. In private DMs prior to the ticket investigation, ChaCha stated, lots of people have been calling us inferior. This admission confirms she was aware the term was being used broadly by the opposing faction against the Wilder group as a whole. Terminology. ChaCha alleged that Adfree used the word inferior. We found no evidence of Adfree using this term towards her. However, regarding the term itself, inferior is a standard adjective meaning lower in rank, status, or quality. In the context of a competitive PvP faction war, this is standard terminology used to denote an opposing team's skill or ranking. In the ticket, ChaCha explicitly rejected the validity of roleplay context, entirely asking, are you saying calling people's inferior is okay if it's roleplay? Well, yes, ChaCha, it is. It is okay if it's okay. If it's roleplay. Sorry. May I ask, was it reference of faction RP? Resolution. I informed ChaCha that while we take reports seriously, we could not find a violation of server rules based on the evidence provided. Transparency. I explicitly stated we would not stop her from going public if she felt she needed to, as we believe in open communication. Current conduct. While we respect the right to voice concerns, we definitely do not support the targeted behavior currently being exhibited. Inconclusive and manipulated footage. The public accusations rely on highly zoomed in, chaotic 3-second snippet. In this clip, multiple conversations overlap and the visual is obscured. Adfree's character is not visible in the scene because we cannot see who is speaking, and the audio is chaotic. It is factually impossible to verify if Adfree is the speaker. Attributing a specific voice to her in this chaos is a massive stretch and does not constitute valid evidence. Okay, this is a lot of words. Audio context. Even if one strains to isolate the faint background voice in this chaotic clip, the phrase audible is, they are inferior, we're just better. This phrasing explicitly links the term inferior to a competitive comparison of skill and faction strength. Uttering this sentiment privately among teammates is standard moral building, not a targeted slur. However, again, we cannot verify it was Adfree who said this. Retroactive evidence hunting. In her messages to Flork, ChaCha admitted, I'm going to hunt down the clips. This statement, made after the accusation was leveled, suggests the conclusion that Adfree was guilty and was formed before any evidence was actually found. This explains why the eventual proof was a misidentified clip of a different person. I believe I saw some screenshots going around where I think it was her and Flork DMing, and I think that night Flork felt like she was going to post something, so he stayed up. She did tell me she had drama with Lori and Locke and her other PL and got cancelled from that as well. Yeah, later on in this segment, people start calling out her other PL as well. Hi, Howling God, how's it going? Unprofessional escalation. ChaCha claims she contacted the SVA agency owner Flork and he did nothing. This is a misrepresentation. The screenshot of that conversation shows Flork enforcing a standard professional boundaries, refusing to allow a personal conflict where one party has blocked the other to be escalated into management harassment. Flork directed her to respect the block, that matter is settled, rather than validating her attempt to bypass it. Art tag misuse. Furthermore, the misuse of ad-free's dedicated art tags to spread these accusations is inappropriate. Art tags are safe spaces for community creativity and should not be polluted with call-out posts. True. Thank you, Ashley. We stand definitely by our investigation. It's unacceptable that a situation defined by manipulated evidence and misidentification has escalated to the point where independent event staff must intervene to correct the public record. We expect all participants to adhere to professional standards, and we will not validate the use of misinformation to target community members of external agency leadership. Honestly, she's crazy. Okay, this is the ticket. We're taking your report very seriously and reviewing the matter. Based on our current review, the language used appears to be in character role play, yada yada. She says, I've decided I'm going public with this, and in order to avoid the VTuber who streamed it getting involved, I've zoomed in to not show them. But she ends up showing them. So what happens next? Everybody's kind of dunking on her, so she decides to do an apology. So that's one scratch on the bingo card. I feel so empty. I lost everything, and I really have nobody to blame but myself. Well, you are right about that one, ChaCha. I will say I genuinely thought using inferior was bad, but when everybody disagrees with you, it's time to take a step back and reevaluate. I'm not perfect and I make mistakes. I will say I saw Apollo's post and I never doxed anybody, nor did revenge porn. That's going too far. Please provide evidence. Hi, Cynical. How's it going? I'm taking a step back from the internet. Okay, that's another scratch on the bingo card. I'm taking a step back from the internet, but keeps on tweeting. I feel like I just need to delve deeper into therapy about my impulsiveness and my sadness that turns into anger. I made a very impulsive mistake last night, so this is the last time I'll have access to my phone for a while. I don't know when or if I'll be back. I'm sorry that I caused drama and sorry to those I hurt. And this person here, D-Sync, responds, you never apologize to Addy or Flork. You're trying to dodge responsibility for what you did to Apollo and to Yomi. This isn't nearly enough and you're just doing this for damage control. And she responds, I will say that I did say Yomi was raped for showing her face without a mask, but not for being trans. I can't take responsibility for things I didn't do. So she says Yomi was lying, basically. Yeah, I want to do like a Menhera drama bingo card. Thank you, Cynical. I can't, yeah, so she says Yomi was lying, basically. I don't believe her. As for the lack of apology towards Adfrey and Flork, they've told me they want nothing to do with me, and I'm respecting that. So you're calling Yomi a liar. If she was truly uncomfortable with me, she wouldn't have VIP'd me on her channel, VIP'd me on her channel after Offkai, and said it was so great meeting me. I'm experiencing a lot of new things and just kind of lost in all. First, big con, I'm sorry. Oh no, you're fine. It's okay, I've barely seen the con. Lots of SVA stuff to do, that's fair. Are you leaving tonight or tomorrow? Super early tomorrow. Bed in a few hours since it's like 3 AM. My god, fair, so happy we met. I mean, Yomi is just nice to everybody. If she creeped her out, she would still be cordial with her. Yeah, Apollo accused Chilla of blackmailing her, and it's crazy. But then she does another thing on the Menhera bingo card. She says she's heading off to the hospital soon and won't have access to her phone. Okay? Sent at 12:36 p.m. And since nobody believed her, it has 1 million views. At 12:50 p.m., so like 15 minutes later, she already posted a photo of her in a hospital gown at the hospital. Like she's hooked up and everything, in the bed, dressed, all of that. In 15 minutes. I want to know which hospital she's going to, because that's a record time. Oh, Yomi! Girl, literally sending me this when I'm on a flight. I needed time to think it over. I was literally on the flight home trying to sort my feelings. Also, she was un-VIP'd. Wrong order. There you go. See, I knew it. I knew she was lying. I know this isn't like you. And also, may I add that when somebody creeps you out, it's not everybody's response. Like, most people's response is, I'm not gonna try to anger them further because they're scary. Like, you just want to be left alone. Okay, so for this bit, yeah, like 2 days after it all happened, victims need time to process feelings, and I had multiple witnesses. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so the thing with this hospital thing, it started a bunch of different theories. Some people thought it was AI generated. Then some other idiots made some AI photos to prove that it was AI generated, and that wasn't the case. But then turns out that it's just not her photo, and she slapped this emoji on top of somebody else's photo. And people figured out about it because if you look closely, you can see that some of her hair is peeking out and it's pink. And people who have met her have said that she has brown hair. She's literally so stupid. It's actually crazy. Hold up. So then, the thing with all of these dramas is that they could end faster, but these crazy girls, they just keep on doubling and tripling down, making it worse and worse and worse, like pirate software behavior. Hi Reiko, we have a job for you. We need a Menhera bingo card. Yeah, we call them lolcows at this point, that is true. So Ava here says, as someone who has had multiple hospital visits recently, this is really fucked up to use someone else's photo, slap an emoji on it, and claim it is yourself. Lying about being in the hospital after getting called out for your bad behavior for sympathy point is disgusting. Bro, what? That's not even them? Nope. Oh, they found the original. Oh no, this photo is AI edited to remove the emoji. It is evident by a strange shape of monitor on the right. Okay, this is the AI photo that I was talking about. But anyway, it's then to prove that this is her. Whoever made that AI photo was dumb. That's you're diluting the topic. You're making people confused. You don't need to make stuff up when it comes to these kind of lolcows because they out themselves on their own. Like, they lie so much that they can't keep track of their lies. So then there was a bunch of speculations. You know, she says here, this picture is not her. She doesn't have pink dyed hair. Her hair is a natural brown, dark blonde mix. Seen what she looked like in Zendrea's off-guy stream where she heavily self-promoted herself to the point that both Zen and our fave Monarch got uncomfortable. This is a fake pic. For anyone doubting my words, this is her a month ago, still short blonde brownish hair, taken from her own media tab. And then some people started pointing out, okay, these are wigs and stuff. But hold on, there's more. Hika, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I've seen a picture of her. The body composition isn't correct. She's a tall, thick girl. Thank you, Mina Writer, for the 100 bits. She responded to this, by the way, saying the brown hair is a wig. A few people responded to this saying the brown hair is a wig. I haven't seen her responding to this. But wait, there's more. She posts another photo of herself. And that one's funny too. That's a really funny one. I like this one. I like this bit. Okay, YG Mark, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you. So, to prove that she's the girl, because now she's gotta keep up with her own lies. She lied about her being in the hospital with the pink hair, so now she's gotta double down again. So she posts this photo of her with pink hair, although I feel like it's a few shades lighter than in the photo. Oh, it's here. Also, yes, I have pink hair and the brown hair is a wig. So she's saying that her brown hair was a wig and her real hair is pink. And then she posts this to prove that people know for sure. So she writes her name on a post-it and she writes a date, but the date was not the date where this happened or yesterday's date. Like, it was none of the dates that could correlate with when was this happening. Right? And then she decided to double down and say, because the event happened on November 20 or November 19. So she tried to double down. Instead of saying that it's 119, she kept on saying that it's like, no, it's written November 19. I just have bad handwriting. She's saying it was supposed to be an 1119. Chat, what does this number look like for you? Yeah, what is even this date? Is it like January 1st of 2009? Did somebody try to Google reverse this photo? That's some bullshit. Yeah, 119 means nothing. It's not even a date. My KDA on League of Legends? True. Yeah, so now she's trying to pretend that she wrote 1119. It's fucking wild. This is clearly 119. Yeah, it's gotta be somebody's KDA in League of Legends or something. Like, so then, but the thing is, she really fucks up again, because throughout all of this, she's doubling down and shit. She's writing things like, I'm aware there are many allegations circulating about me. I take all of these accusations seriously, and I'm fully prepared to address each and every one of them. To ensure accuracy and transparency, I ask that anyone making a claim reply to this post with the specific dates, times, and details of the events they're referring to. Once that information is provided, I'll respond to each allegation directly, thoroughly, with screenshots and evidence. If those making the accusation choose not to provide this information, I will take the refusal as a lack of willingness to prove their claim. In that case, I will be including the unverified allegations and any related conduct in upcoming legal proceedings so the matter can be handled appropriately. It's got 85 comments and 39 likes. And then this person comes up with receipts because ChaChaChilla fucked up and she was doubling down in the Discord. She's still behaving the same way in her Discord too. So let's take a look at this. I had barely any personal interactions with ChaChaChilla in the past. However, I followed the drama and was still in her Discord when she suddenly came back from her supposed hospital stay and began damage control. I was extremely skeptical, but willing to at least hear her out, as I believe in hearing both sides of the story. She posted a photo of herself with pink hair and a bear sticker. Asked for one thing, that she post the same photo, but with at least a piece of paper showing her name, as it could literally have been any pink-haired girl. For me, the main thing wasn't seeing that she had pink hair or some sort of her name in the photo. I wanted to see it match that first one she took within a reasonable short amount of time to prove she wasn't just bullshitting again. Instead of doing that, she made several excuses, called me mean, made it about her disability instead. Okay, that's gotta go on the bingo card. It's about my disability. Use the disability excuse. Boom. Instead of lies, let one of her defenders says it was a shocker that I'm autistic. Ironic, considering her issue started with her accusing someone of being a bleist without admonishing them for it. I generally didn't care, but I found it telling she didn't react to it. I don't really have a personal stake in this drama. I interact with anyone who was affected by it and wasn't planning to share... Okay, she says she doesn't interact with anyone who was affected by it and wasn't planning to share this. If I wasn't banned merely for not immediately believing her, but seeing how she is now asking people to help her fund a lawyer... Oh yeah, because she does that. She does that too. She deleted the tweet, but it was up for a while. She was asking people to fund her lawyer fees. She's crazy. Shameless behavior. Absolute fatherless behavior. Wait. I have a great meme for this. Fatherless behavior trap card. This is activated when people do action that is the result of an absent father. She activated my trap card. To make it clear, I understand how POTS works and wasn't the one to originally bring up how the first photo was while standing. My point was that she should take them in the same place and the same lighting, and if she did think it was significantly enough of a difference to stand versus sit, then she did it shortly before to take the original photo, and it shouldn't be out of the realm of possibility that she could again. As a former photographer, I don't think standing would have been necessary to get the same lighting in this situation. So this is her pose. Also, yes, I have pink hair and the brown hair is a wig. Not looking forward to Twitter tearing this apart. You need to show a piece of paper with your name handwritten or something. It's not 100% proof, but pretty good. I was gonna say hold up a piece of paper with the date and time or something so people know it's you. Because this could be any pink-haired girl. And make sure it's the same lighting as the one that was now. ChaChaChilla says you can't reverse image search it. It's me. She says it doesn't matter. I mean, people have literally been known to buy photos on like Fiverr and stuff that you can't reverse search to. It doesn't matter. It could be a pink-haired friend. That too. That is true. I was going to suggest that as well. Something identifiable for you up to and including your Twitter handle on a piece of paper that is handwritten and not printed out. Unfortunately, as they're saying, people will find any and all excuse to assume it's fake. So I have a pink-haired friend. I got to send me a hospital pics and a selfie right now. It's kind of dumb. Who knows? Probably. If this is you and you just took it, it'd be incredibly easy to write a piece of paper and take a pic again. She's right. How you're going about all of this is dumb. Let's stop pointing fingers now. But you don't have to convince us. You have taken it upon yourself to convince Twitter. I have to find a piece of paper. I don't usually keep paper around me. Unfortunately, I have to think like the average Twitter idiot that requires as much proof as possible before they believe anything. I mean, it's pretty basic internet proof it's you, show on head and all of that. Otherwise, it could literally be anyone, just not something they posted on a site that gets indexed by a reverse search. Yeah, no, she's right. They'll just claim the paper is AI, people won't accept anything. Best option, probably just let everything rest for now. It'll blow over in a week, so I can guarantee it if you just leave it be. Well, she did not follow this advice. At that point, you don't bother with those people. A timestamp should be more than enough. Facts. But yeah, I'm still in the opinion she should pull away for a long time. Honestly, 2 different pics in the same area lighting with the second holding the paper and being within like half an hour is pretty good proof. Maybe a video of her talking. Delay or different location lighting will be more sus. That would be good too. I'm not saying it isn't good proof. I'm just saying that people on Twitter who are looking for drama are going to find flaws in everything, so there's no real winning with them. That'd be up to whether she's able to properly censor a vid, I suppose. Which is not difficult. Never gonna win 100%, but with such a serious accusation, it's worth it to the ones who would listen. True, yeah, it's super easy in CapCut. This is the mentality you should take. A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of the sheep. Yeah, I'm sure she's a lion. We're the sheep, guys. Good luck with that. ChaCha can edit videos. I mean, she did in the recent drama. That'd be a rebrand for sure. Thanks to everybody, by the way, that has stuck here and listened to what I have to say. I've seen VTubers who doxed people and made death threats and rebranded, came back within the same year and have been completely forgotten what they did. Yeah, but she skipped taking a break. That's a different game. Those ones tend to just ignore and not address anything at all, which is kind of late here to do that. So where's the new pic? I like this person. So she's sending this new pic. Oh my god, this person is calling out her 119. ChaCha says, no, 1119. I know my handwriting is bad, but damn. Bro, is she fucking stupid? She's gotta be stupid. What's with the date and different hair shade, lol? This is so funny. This idiot is like, okay, I believe it. Sheeps. That's the sheep right here. Is he the same guy that did the... No, it's not. Okay. Same hair, different lighting. That's why I said it should be the same room lighting too. It's a very different shade from the first pic. And different shirt. Oh, good point. She changed shirt that fast. Yeah, I wore a dress earlier because my aunt came over, but I changed into a t-shirt. Let me take another photo. And she posted both of them side by side. One of them looks darker. Christ's sake, man. Okay, I'm taking another photo. What's imageflip.com? True! Remember how I said if you kept going, you'd make things worse? Okay, maybe I shouldn't then. I don't know, man. It's how you can edit 2 photos together? You're exhausted? We're not even halfway into this. Do it in the same room as the first one. You need the lighting to match. Yeah, just searching an easy college maker to put it side by side. Oh, okay. That's imageflip.com is like the side by to put them side by side. Just leave it for tonight. There's no winning against the mindless horde of Twitter. I don't see why I have to go this far. I mean, it's now or never for me personally. It's an easy retake if it's true. Yeah, it's true because if she waits till tomorrow, then she'll be like, oh, I have another shirt, there's different lighting, and I'm not in the hospital anymore, and then there's no proof. If you really think you must, one more. I can't stop you. If I were in the room, I'd be breaking your phone, but I'm not. You keep having me retake it. I'm 50-50 split on hair color shade. If not or delay, personally, I don't believe it. You said that last time when we retake. You didn't follow the first instructions. She's like, what the fuck? I'm getting mad about this. And getting mad about this is a bad look. And then she says, then you are obviously not a friend. What do you mean? She's telling her exactly what to do to prove that this is her. Literally, she literally told her what to do. Just Cha-Cha can't do it because she's lying. Because you're doubting me when I'm showing proof and making me take more and more photos. I feel like you're trolling me. Woman, you need to listen. The people here are generally trying to help. A friend, is anyone still here willing to listen to reasonable proof, not to ignore things that don't match up, especially when she's gonna post it on Twitter. Yo, that person is so reasonable. Follow the instructions we gave and you'd only have to take one. Changing shirts and lighting isn't going to work when you're being accused of stealing photos. I thought the lighting would be the same because it's the same room. Cha-Cha stopped typing. But I'll take another photo with the same shirt, Jesus Christ. Just stand in the same outfit and same spot you took the first one. It's literally not that hard. Don't Jesus Christ us, lass. Especially if you just took it. Okay, this is so... This is so funny, chat. Bro, this is Cha-Cha right now, I guess. The lion is running out of excuses as the walls close in. That's one hell of a lion. Yeah, the Ironmouse bit was very short, so it was at the beginning. Okay, so now she's like, I don't like standing a lot. I stood for one photo quickly and started feeling dizzy. So the emote reaction here is highlighted, so existential bread is the one that did it, the one doing the dog. That's funny. The pushback and gaslighting about us making you take multiple pics is making it less believable. This person also responds, come on now. Then she says, you do realize I have a heart condition that makes me faint when I stand for long periods? I can show you the tilt table test. No, no, no. That's going on the bingo card. Blames her disability or her illness. How does that, is that a disability? Oh, we already had it on the bingo card. Never mind. Okay, I gave up. You are a liar. Then just take a photo sitting down. Okay, let me get the tilt table test. Sorry, it went this way for you. I tried. Don't bother, they're obviously trolling you and trying to make it worse. You, this vampire person is a fucking yes man. No, just take the pic. Do not. True. Trying to strawman shit again. No, they're right, just take the fucking pic. Instead, she's gonna try to, you know, show other proof. Show other fake proof. You just accused me of lying about it. I do believe she's disabled. I'm going to prove you I'm not. No one was accusing you of lying. It's just not the focus right now. Then she's showing this thing. She can stand up for 2 seconds if she did the first time or wheel into the same spot. True, for the love of God. Nobody is asking for this. Nobody is saying you aren't disabled. See above. You accuse me of lying about being disabled. We're saying you're making irrelevant excuses because you're full of shit, so you can't do the basic proof. Prove it, because that never happened. She says, okay, I give up, you're a liar. Replying to me about being disabled. Dude, she's strawmanning the fuck out of this. She replied to her, okay, I give up, you're a liar, because she refused to take the photo. Give up getting you to prove the pic. You're literally doing the same thing you got in trouble in the first place. At the risk of repeating myself, no one was accusing you of lying. It's just not the focus right now. All you're proving is that you haven't changed. I'm willing to take photos sitting. I feel dizzy right now, so I don't want to stand. Cha, just give them the photo, then stop talking to them. They're rage baiting you. You can do whatever you did for the first photo. Either take the photo or don't. I feel dizzy. You do not understand. Brad, you're stirring stuff up. Just stop for tonight. It's only making everything worse. Nobody is asking for anything more than what you did already. Pathological liars can't help themselves. You know, that is true, Real Onion, and thank you for the 14 mods. Yep, this checks out for someone with heart conditions. So she might actually have heart conditions. If I stand, I might faint. Why are you not getting this? They told her she could be sitting for the photo too. You can take it sitting down. Why are you not paying attention to people trying to help? Calm down, don't crash out. 1, then how'd you take the first one 30 minutes ago? 2, you can literally do it sitting down. I stood and after felt dizzy. It's postural. When I stand, I'm more prone to faint. Then sit your ass down. Do not force someone with heart conditions to stand for longer than they're comfortable with. I could lead to fainting and drop in blood pressure, which could turn into a major issue. I'm sitting. Brett is telling me to stand. Because she did on Twitter. She's switching the argument to being about disability when she's called lying. Prove it. I wasn't the one who said to stand in the first place. And she's screenshotting she can stand for 2 seconds. She did the first time. And he's responding, then how'd you take the first one standing up 30 minutes ago? If she did it the first time, you tell me it was a one-time miracle? So you just don't understand heart conditions. Look up POTS, lol. The fact you won't even do it sitting down is sus as hell. You can literally do it sitting down. Direct quote from Brad. Honestly, just ban the people causing you stress and you can post the images on Twitter. Since you have a heart condition, this is most definitely not helping with your blood pressure. I literally work in the medical field, Brett is saying. I will do it sitting down. I'll post the SS if she does, TBH. I'm telling you, I won't do it standing up. Thank you, finally. No one cares. Shut up and take the picture or don't. Then you're obviously here just to cause problems for her. Good job outing yourself. It should not be this difficult. Then this is the photo of Cha-Cha with the pink hair, but it's like... That's not the same t-shirt, is it? It's the same t-shirt from this one. But... Yeah, she's in a house now. That's not a hospital. Oops, I scrolled too much. No, I'm not. I'm just not going to blindly believe something that isn't proof when she has very severe allegations against her. I said if banned because of this. I'm sitting down and I took it. Are you happy? Looks like it's clear to me. Why would you want to add fuel to the fire then? Good, now stop, you're done. Log off and plug your router and take a break. Am I missing the paper? What the fuck, you didn't say that. Causing a person with autism extra stress and then being angry that they're not able to do exactly what you want. And yep, that's definitely the same person, same hand, same hair, same shirt. Paper does not matter. You're just being a dick to be a dick at this point, just stop. Because what she's being accused of is extremely serious. I'm willing to believe her on the picture purely because it won't change anything in the grand scheme of all the other drama. Why are you being so mean to me? Just ban them. I am aware I am autistic. Shocker. What an odd thing to say. Then you, of all people, should know that autism is a spectrum that handles stress very poorly in many situations. I have a small request. And then she replies with bleest. I believe you. Aren't you the one who said not to throw that word around? That's the joke, she responds. Stick says log off and take a break. It's not a joke, it's what's causing the problem to begin with. They are a do as I say, not as I do kind of person. They're talking about Brett right now. Brett says the joke is the fact that her defenders are not doing what she was accusing others of in the first place, and she's not saying anything against it. It is highly relevant. Vampire's like, can you not see she's in the middle of a crisis right now? Anything that's adding to that is not helping. She's not in a mind space to deal with 500 different fires at once. It's one fire and 499 of her own making, trying to distract from the actual issues, but okay. Then they're telling her not to engage. The fact that Cha hasn't banned him is kind of unbelievable to me. Literally all I said was take a pic in the same location, same lighting, holding the paper to show it's her. Not my fault if she takes 70 photos of not that. True. She's saying she can't take the same picture because she can't stand up, if I understand correctly. She said doing so would require to stand up, and she felt lightheaded at the moment because of you ding-dongs, mind you. So she couldn't. I'm sure she will when she feels better. Y'all are the ones who don't care about her if you think encouraging her posting anything but that to Twitter will end up well for her. True? I assume with a condition like her, she has a wheelchair. I wasn't there to help her have the best chance of posting something that would prove the naysayers wrong. Instead, she tried to strawman and gaslight what was being asked for, made many excuses, didn't provide it, and ignored her defenders actually being ableist to me, which was her original complaint that started all of this. Does Cha even write anything else after that? That's all the photos. This is a table formatting from the original result. Was not including tilt table study. Female. I don't know what this means. Syncope, shortness of breath, palpitation, chronic fatigue. The patient was brought into the non-invasive cardiac laboratory and was placed on the tilt table in the supine position. Okay, I don't know what this means, but this is the other photo. She's trying to quench a fire with a flamethrower. True. Alright, what's next on the list? So there's more stuff. Like, after that, everybody starts coming out with their own stories and their own experience with her. Sometimes with her past persona, Bunny Alisu. So she says here, Ava, I can back you up because I have her admitting to baiting. She's talking about suicide baiting. I did something bad a month ago, which is why I left. It didn't involve you. What did you do? Or Liz, I did attempt suicide, but it did not involve you or anybody else for that matter, unless you count my mom. Damn. And I did suicide bait. I regret it. You guys know how I feel about suicide baiting. It's it makes, when somebody does a real cry for help, it makes it more likely that people will doubt them. And it's really awful. Yeah, she's alting right now. I just couldn't believe it either when this person sent me the screenshot. Bunny got upset and threatened to out us as bullies when this got leaked out months ago. This is another identity of her that gets revealed, called Nia Cherise. You don't know when to quit, do you? 3 years ago, before she was ChaChaChilla, before she was Bunny Alisu, she was Nia Cherise. She tried to cancel me on my birthday subathon when I was being vulnerable to her privately, and she twisted my insecurities to try and scare me out of the VTubing space. She also tried to drive a wedge between me and one of my best friends while screwing them out of hundreds of dollars. Seeing you do all of this and worse to so many other people makes me fucking sick. 3 years later, you haven't changed a bit. Fuck off and never come back. She's getting called out by a VTuber named Coco. Dude, there's so much, chat. There's so much. Masturbating is my favorite hobby. Thank you, Inka. I'm just gonna drink some water. Imagine threatening other people with your own life. That's such a... I see what you did here. That's such a good quote. That's such a good quote. Oh, Yinka, you baited me. I wasn't supposed to read that. I fell for it. This is exactly why the prohibition on discussing past life is a bad idea. People need to know what they're getting involved with. True. Very true. No, don't clip it. I got baited. Having that many names is a bad sign. True. Yes, yes, yes. It's always a red flag. And I bet there's more. I bet if we dig in, there is more. And I bet we can dig into that third persona that got revealed. And there's gonna be a bunch of skeletons in here. So Coco here writes, this is also the second time you've claimed you're going to the hospital after stirring up shit with people and having to handle the consequences of your own actions. Sorry, but I don't buy it. You've lost any sort of benefit of the doubt. I hope you grow and change. Honestly, chat, I think we're at the point where we're gonna have to start giving more doubt than the benefit to people. More callouts. There's a few more to get through. I had a run-in with ChaChaChilla in the past where she actively accused me of removing her on Discord for still being involved with the man that essayed her without any proof whatsoever. He was my previous manager that I personally spoke out about on Twitter. I warned friends and had her back completely when everything occurred. I simply removed her on Discord as she was super weird towards me and very forceful about a friendship that was non-existent, but she went fully crazy and made a Twitter call-out post. Bro, can we just ban some people from the internet? Her post is absolutely BS. She's trying to save face, and she never properly apologized to me either after deleting her post. Let's see. FroggyHoppin/Missy, you can vague tweet about me if you want, but you really did block me everywhere suddenly without warning. What was I to do? This is your reaction to getting blocked everywhere? You make a call-out post? Bro, people are allowed to block you. Ashen! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs! Thank you, thank you! I really appreciate it, Ashen. Before she posted that, she added Missy in a friend group chat with like 200 people to call her out. Ah, that's funny. This is kind of what she did in the SVA Discord too. So this is a pattern with her. Yeah, so we're adding false accusations to the list. Oh yeah, that's going on the bingo. True. False accusations does a call out post. I think doing the call out post is the trigger for many of these situations, so I think we gotta add that to the bingo. Right now we only have 18 quotes to go on the bingo card, so we need like 7 more, and we need them to be good. Yeah, no, this is a pattern for sure. So this was the Froggy post asking friends as to why I removed you, not blocked. Might I add, isn't okay. Saying I blocked you everywhere to get them to message me, asking why is crossing boundaries. Removing someone because they kept asking me for favors as the only times that message was just gross emo. Just leave me alone. It had nothing to do with recent events. Okay, this is the post. She didn't take my warning as a sign to leave me alone. I'm going to take this a step further. Making these kinds of posts about me simply removing you shows you had malicious intent when DMing friends about me. You were telling them as if this were fact. I supported you completely when everything had happened. The reasoning as to why I removed you, you only ever DM me when you needed wanting favors, and I found that distasteful. Spam DMing our mutual friends on Discord about me removing you for the reason you were connected to SA is disgusting and completely malicious. Don't bring something like this back up for traction on your socials, and please leave me alone. Guys, I'm too sober for this. I need alcohol. I feel like cutting somebody out of your life because they're a survivor of abuse, especially when you introduce them to said abuser, is just indecent. I think it's very unfortunate what some people will judge some people because of it. Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it now. ChaCha is a professional victim. She's one of those. Professional victims. They should invent that job. There's a lot of them on Twitter. We've had the displeasure of knowing a few of them on Twitter recently. What is this? So I asked a licensed psychiatrist this. Would you say that outside of extreme scenarios that it's healthy to cut somebody out of your life without any warning or justification or closure? Let's say in an example they had been friends for 6 months. What did the psychiatrist respond though? I'm sure she said, yes, it is. Yeah, we could turn the bingo into a drinking game. This drama gets wilder, by the way. Oh no, I fucked up my Google Doc. I lost where I was. Is this Coco's post? No, this is Froggy's post. Okay. Then Flork, you know, steps in. He's such a cool guy. I love Flork. Oh, folks, where I deeply appreciate the support, the matter is done and over with now. There's no need to continue with it. Let's not tell someone to KYS. Let's lower the temperature. What done is done, and the matter is over. I wish it didn't get to that point, but it is what it is. I wouldn't wish anyone getting into a mental breaking point. ChaCha, I don't know what drove you to all of this. Get the help you need and move on. You can't keep doing this in public, getting backlash when people defend themselves and then get to this point. I forgive you for the events from yesterday, even though me or Adfree were not directly mentioned in your apology, but you need to really evaluate if this stuff is right for you. Good luck. It's the holidays, let's focus on that. He's such a gracious guy. But unfortunately, with these kind of events, the thing is, when you put something out there in the internet, it kind of just takes a mind of its own. You can't control the beast anymore. You just want an excuse to drink? Oh, you. Oh, you, Allegraza. So Juzo here also has something to add. He says, now knowing that you're Bunny, I got a lot to say. You stalk my friends, dox them, spread misinformation, and play victim. Not to mention back at TwitchCon Vegas, you invited yourself to a friends-only dinner with my group, mix your meds with soju, and then say my friends abandoned you. They were nice enough to bring you back to your room despite barely any of us knowing you, and you have the audacity to once again try and make a fun event for everyone about yourself. I don't use the word parasite often, but I should use it more. Log off and seek help. For context, this is the person once known as Bunny Alisu. And Victoria also answers, and she says, I was there for that, and yes, it did happen, and spent the majority of the time in the car trying to pressure me to add her to Discord, and I told her no, lol. I remember hearing about that, and I'm so sorry you even had to deal with that, Vex. It's all good. I'm sorry you had to deal with it too, but I wanted you to know that I vouch for your statement because I was at that dinner with Zolan. Despite all of it, I still remember that dinner being really nice. Dude, inviting yourself to someone else's friends-only dinner is crazy work. I don't know if I read this, but he also adds, they were nice enough to bring you back to your room despite barely any of us knowing you. And you have the audacity to once again try and make a fun event for... Oh no, we read that, sorry. Sorry. There's also another VTuber called... Well, I don't know if they're a VTuber. It might be an artist? Sin City also calls them out to the piece of shit, aka ChaChaChilla, aka Bunny Alisu. Remember when you sexually harassed my fucking friend and lied about it after you deleted the evidence? Remember when you got banned from my friend's server and tried to blackmail them to be let back in? Remember when you made a fake suicide note and emailed it to others and then came back the next day and acted like nothing happened? Remember when you trauma dumped to me about shit I couldn't give two shits about? Your pathetic excuse of existence? I certainly remember. Rebranding ain't gonna save you. You've been a real scum, fuck to my friends, and in recent to me. Never come back. And then this VTuber named Sarah is kind of adding on her piece to what Nikita, the staff member from SVA who's handled ChaCha's ticket, was saying. Yeah, this is peak terminally online behavior. Is some people need to not have access to a computer. Somebody unplug her computer, please. What in the Cloud Chaser world is this? I love the way you worded that. That's so funny. Oh, blackmail for bingo? Oh, yeah. Good. True. Blackmail. Blackmail. Okay, blackmail. Wrote down for the bingo. Oh my, I just stopped replying to her because she kept flirting with me and it was weird. This is wild. So she does that. She probably inserts herself in a lot of people's DMs and sends them like unwarranted stuff. That's why I believe the other post that I just read, even though it had like 4 likes. Okay, so Sarah here says, nobody is entitled to another person's time. Noticing that somebody unadded on a Discord nearly immediately shows a level of uncomfortable observation if you don't speak to the person. ChaChaChilla literally messaged me constantly with little to no response. It was often to promote herself and her hard work, which was strange as we had hardly spoken. It's clear that she sticks to her morals, but she is very diligent about taking offense to anything and everything and outing it. Yeah, this is a pattern with her. She subtweeted me immediately after she realized I unadded her. I've heard from many that she has treated them with aggressiveness in response to things she has taken offense to quite often. I don't condone the idea of threats towards anybody. I do believe that taking accountability for your action is important, though. And she's like, why'd you unfriend me on Discord? So she loves Bomb. Yeah, she was a fellow VA, so she would beg for help to fill roles for her clip. Oh my god. Oh, the gobs are coming for blood. Did we get raided? Riniku, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, gobs. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. We're going over the ChaChaChilla drama. She's a piece of work. She really is a piece of work. I love this next post, the way it starts. Okay. When a post starts like this, chat, you know it's gonna be good. This is us right now. When the neighbor's argument sounds good as fuck, we're like... Fuck, I have too many tabs open. Let me just re-click on it, because I lost it. So Valkyria here starts this post with, oh, so this is where you've been hiding. This is the girl who crashed a dinner party a friend and I hosted back in TwitchCon Vegas. Never paid her part of the bill! No fucking way. Irresponsibly drank with strangers during the event, to which a good handful of the group brought her back to her hotel, only then to say we abandoned you because one of the men felt uncomfortable spending the night with you after you mixed your meds with alcohol. So this tracks with the other story that we read before. Also followed my friend group for a whole day around the event out of nowhere. She does that a lot, following friend groups around or, you know, egging people on to add her on Discord. Got one of their IRL phone numbers somehow to harass them in sakes of clearing your name. Spread multiple rumors about majority of my friends as well as myself. Have sent lewd photos of yourself to me with zero consent, to which you have since deleted. Is this considered SA? Have tried self-inviting yourself to gaming lobbies I hosted with friends. Have harassed and stalked multiple people I cared about. You have doxed my friends. And sent me private messages from some of my friends out of context in trying to clear your name. Oh, not assault, but harassment. Oh, yeah, you're right, chat. So it's SH then. Not SA. Yeah. True. Good point. I've had so many bridges burned because of you, but I will not tolerate you trying to blame your behavior on incredible people that have done nothing but to help you. I really don't like touching shit like this with a 10-foot pole, but you affected so many people I care about and can't even find it in yourself to take a crumb of accountability even after all of these years. Seek professional help, grow the fuck up, and leave people the fuck alone. By the way, 2 of the people that went with her were fucking medical professionals and she still said she was abandoned. I'ma be real, I didn't really think this was gonna pick up. It was mostly just me finally cracking and thinking I was getting to scream this into the void again. So I'm gonna mute this because anxiety go brr, but I hope whoever is reading this is having a good day. Also, if you haven't, go read Apollo Mito's tweet because they went through some fucked up shit by this person. I heard about this insanity after TwitchCon Vegas. It was the one and only TwitchCon I've traveled to, and I had no idea it was you guys who had to deal with this. Good for you for airing this out, Vel. This person really needs some serious help. She deleted that blatant scam asking for lawyer money that was linked to her stream elements instead of something like a GoFundMe. Well, TPH, the GoFundMe money also can be like used for something else, I believe. But yeah, she did delete that. Oh, this one we already read. I showed you guys. You mean, you're talking about this, right? Yeah, she deleted that. That's why I only have the preview and Forge. It gets crazier though. Do you know who she's trying to sue? Oh no, she deleted that. Fuck. She deleted a tweet saying who she was trying to sue, but she's trying to sue Apollo. Do I have the archive of that? Good lord. Oh, I don't think we archived it. No. Or maybe we did? Maybe we did? Oh yes, we did archive it. Thanks, chat. Well, Discord members. For those that wanted me to specify, I plan on taking Apollo to Kurt and suing her for slander and defamation. She has stated many false things about me with no evidence to back these claims up. Oh, true. Delete tweets on the bingo card. True. Good one. Deletes tweets. This is such a mess. It's time to go full demon time. ChaChaChilla. Yeah, so this person responds, how are you going to serve them with the lawsuit? How are you going to pay for like 200 or 300 plus hours of a typical defamation case takes? It's just, at just 400 an hour, that's 80 to 120 grand on your own fees. How will you substantiate actual reputational damages? You're also forgetting the fact that slander and defamation case have an incredibly high standard. Not only would she have to prove malice, she'd have to prove reputational and financial damage did occur. That is true. It's crazy that she wants to sue Apollo. Ugh, she irks me so much for this. Okay, we read that. Apollo does respond to this. And she says, I'm not a very strong person, but I tried to be, so excuse me if I'm more off my element this week. I did a very big thing for myself, and it's a big risk, I know, but I'm happy I did it. P.S. No one is going to support your scam, ChaChaChilla, but if you do get any funds, please, please seek help. Oh, Rev is here. You did the right thing. Don't worry about that person. They're just trying to intimidate you. They have nothing on you. Yes, true. Yes, and she did do the right thing. And I hope Apollo doesn't take this too hard on herself, because this is so fucked up, man. She's trying to twist your arm and bully you. We're not going to let this happen. The community is not going to stand for that. Everybody's rooting for Apollo right now. Yeah, it's all so performative on ChaChaChilla's part. So here's Trey, and he's a manager at Mythos as well, and he's coming out to defend... Well, he's QRTing the post where ChaChaChilla is saying that she's gonna sue Apollo, which got deleted as well. And he's saying, I would love to see you try to come after my talents again. Please do. I'm begging you. I still remember you trying to do a Google Doc last year on your PL, and everyone calls you out for being stupid. You deleted it multiple times. That kind of tracks. We were being nice and didn't drop a doc with actual evidence from multiple people, and that was my call, and I regret that decision because you hurt so many people since then. Yeah, sometimes with people like that, letting them go easy is not actually helping them. You just need to decisively, like, strike them down in a reputational way. I can't speak right now. It's a metaphor. Obviously not physically, but just so they just leave. But then these people are so terminally online that they don't want to leave. It's kind of like Lumi Starbun. They're just gonna cling to the internet even though they could probably live a fulfilling life IRL if they wanted to. So anyway, Trey goes on to say, unlike you, I don't need help getting lawyers' fees. If you want to go that route, buckle up and log the fuck in then. It will be the last thing you do on the internet. No matter how many times you try to rebrand and start over, I will find you and call you out again. This isn't a threat. I don't make threats. I'm too nice for that stuff. I make promises. The sad thing with her though is that she can just trace more art and rig a new model. She rigs herself. Yeah, but she's gonna keep on rebranding. Oh, Flork. I don't make threats, I make promises. I like that line too. That line was fire. That line was fire. I have a particular set of skills. Get her ass, Trey. I didn't know she traces as well. She traces as well. I'm sure, dude, I'm sure if we dig for my video, like if I dig just a little bit, I won't even have to do a deep digging. I bet I can just do a little surface digging on that like third persona that was mentioned, and I bet I could find a buttload of shit. I bet it's all out there. It's just that nobody has bothered ever connecting the dots between all these personas because nobody's got that much free time on their hand. Yeah, in her cases, I have a particular lack of skills since she traces. Crazy stuff. And I bet there's gonna be more. Like, I guarantee you this is not the end of it. kind of reminds me of the gunpie stuff, but like on steroid. Oh yeah, Noose. Oh yeah. Oh my god, man. The thing is, yes, she probably has some mental illness, but who's worse at drawing clapbacks, Cha or... Dude, it's definitely Cha. But yeah, she has some mental illness, and it's, you know, it's kind of sad when you think about it that way. But on the other hand, she's hurting so many people because of it that, like, I don't feel any sympathy for her at all. I don't feel any sympathy for her at all, because she's just completely run out of good faith at this point. And she just keeps on going, and she's not learning, she's not improving, she's not changing. Yeah, from what I know, she's just a spoiled brat and lashes out like this out of jealousy. I wouldn't feel bad. Yeah, BBT has a lot of victims. Unfortunately, the whole problem is that she's not capable of stopping herself. Yeah, ChaCha hasn't had a shred of evidence in favor of them. Good point, Envoy. Oh, man. And every time I glance at this drama, it just keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Test. Hi, Robert. We saw your test. Yeah, at least we can make a bingo out of this. So far we have, I'm taking a step back from the internet, pretending to go to the hospital, fake pregnancy, fake suicide, graduates, reincarnate as a new VTuber. I'm going through a lot right now, and people are adding on to it. Catfishing viewers, vague posting, having multiple alts. We all make mistakes. My truth is just business. Apology. It's time to bury the hatchet. Using the disability excuse. False accusations. There's a call out post. Blackmail, delete tweets. We should add blames. Mental illness. Should we have like blame mental illness as like an umbrella for all of the mental illness, or should we have one that's like blame autism, like separately? Reiko dropped a bingo in members Discord, really? Yeah, no, you're right. That's a good way of saying it. Saying I have a mental illness / disability is not an excuse for acting shitty, but it does give context for some of how a person acts. Yeah, not an excuse at all. This stuff works in the small corners of the internet, but VTubing makes it a lot more difficult to truly vanish like these personality types prefer. I mean, especially with people like tracking them and, you know, commentary channels too. You'd think she'd want to lay low if she caused so many things, but she's not. She's just out there like causing trouble left and right. I hate this abrasive type of people. Where's the bingo? Oh my god. Manhera, you did it! Use blame disability. Doctored evidence. Oh, that one's good. Doctored evidence. Mutism. Gaslight. Invite yourself to someone's dinner. Sexually harass someone. Attention seeking. Rebrand. File a lawsuit. Revenge corn. It's more like threaten to file a lawsuit because they never go with it. Fake hospital trick. Go full gunpie. Blackmail. Love bomb. Falsely accuse and defame. Commit seppuku baiting. Throw boyfriend under the bus. Docs. That's AI. Animal abuse. This is dark. Delete tweets. Guilt trip. I lost everything. Fuck accountability. We got a few bingos. We got a revenge corn. We got the file lawsuit. Rebrands. Attention seeking. Okay, well, we got a bingo right here. We didn't even have to try. And wait, we got a bingo right here too. I mean, that's other people saying it was AI, so she didn't say that one. Oh, we got a bingo that way as well. Diagonal bingo. Literally the easiest bingo. Thank you, Reiko. The easiest bingo. If only the imaginary staff from the imaginary hospital had taken her phone, she would have been in less trouble. Yes. True, true, Golden Hill. Yeah, it's true. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Google Docy should be in there. I wrote apology in my list. But Google Docy should be there. Let me write this too. Google Docy. Drops a Google Docy. I need to find like a program I can use to like write on top of the bingo. So next time, and I want to make this sheet so we can use it for all of the dramas. And then every time we go through a Google Docy or another drama, I'll just bust out the bingo and we can play it. What? Unironically, she worships Bunny Ayumi / Bunny GIF, and that was why her last PL was Bunny themed. She was trying to defend her to me in a VC. Yo, news with the lore drop. How can I access the member scores? I'm a member. You need to sync on Discord. You need to sync your YouTube account with your Discord account, and then you automatically should have access to it. And if that doesn't work, just open a ticket and they'll help you. I don't know why she picked ChaCha, and if it's to try to hop on ChaCha your mom's popularity. But yeah, chat, if you received a gift today and you're members in YouTube, you do have access to the members only Discord channel in my Discord. And it's the funnest one because we meme there all the time and do funny stuff and share some photos of the food and pets. Many streams we can play bingo with Freema streams. Yup, exactly. Oh man, wild stuff's been happening. There's also this thing with Cutie Cinderella, but I'm not too sure what happened with that. I just know that Tectone made a video about it. What are you guys talking about? I don't remember saying we. Yeah, I know Cutie is Ludwig's girlfriend. What do you mean? I'm not stupid. Yeah, she made a streamer award and then she started crying over it, I think. Because somebody criticized the clip she chose. But then... I think it's just Cutie's yearly alt because of streamer awards backlash of some sort. I love that people are now calling like women's tears like alting. They're like, oh, she's alting, she's alting, she's using her trap card. Oh, Jason DeWeenie got mad. She put a clip of his ex on there. Oh, okay. You gotta be more specific. Those streamers have content in the apps. Honestly, it's like 4 days old, so it's probably irrelevant at that point. I just know that Techno dropped a video on it, and I was wondering what it was about. And then she said she fired the clip grabber to him, but came out on Twitter saying she didn't. She's gotta stop. She's gotta stop that. She's gotta stop contradicting herself. That was actually weird since the clip was under Best Duo and they had the wrong girl. Oof. She was acting a bit too harsh over the whole, oh, we picked a clip, so what, get over it type of attitude. I'll admit it was a bit harsh, but that's just how she is. She could do better and lighten up some. She acted maybe too defensive, and that didn't fly too well. She hasn't been handling controversies in the best ways recently. The Poggers community on Twitch looking more and more like the L community. And L is the worst letter in the alphabet. You never want to be an L. You want to be any other letter than that. You want to be a W if you can help it. Do you also see the Asmund Gold thing regarding the streamer awards? No. No, but I did see... I did see Pokimane made a post that I linked in T-Sipping where she was like... fucking hell. Where she was like, why do people always gotta drama bait now? And it's like, girl. Coming from you? Slander, unless you're a detective who's emo looking. True. Oh my god. I kind of want to rewatch Death Note. Yeah, Pokemon finding a way to make unrelated drama about herself as an undefeated duo. No. Pokemon is like, she like just always will have this out of touch rage baiting statement that's gonna stir up drama every time she becomes irrelevant after a couple months. And I feel like she's doing it on purpose. Like, I don't get it. No, she doesn't really use her VTuber model. The XUC spat with Ludwig was pretty funny. Was that recent? Honestly, I like XQC more than all of these guys. The WestJet vid on Poke was relentless. Okay, WestJet, he was such a fucking idiot when he made that video on fruit, but I'm not going to lie, he's a really funny guy. He just doesn't have, like, much substance, but he's very funny. His videos are really funny. Like, his videos are good. I gotta give him that. Yeah, Pokemon has to rage bait every few months to stay relevant. QT implying everyone that didn't make it to the final stage of nomination when the streamer award is rigged like all other award shows or viewbotting is crazy. I thought she said that something like, it's funny, all of these haters, they never vote for their streamers, so their communities might not be that supportive finally. Is she the one that said that? Yeah, WizChat is always half informed, but his presentation's good. Yeah. He's really talented at putting funny videos together, though. I like his humor and all of that. And his chat is... His subscribers, they don't give a shit about information. Like, even when he gets things wrong, they just think he's funny. He's just like, oh, WestJet just getting next month's rent, you know? They're just like a bunch of memers. WestJet video about diesel patches is great. I should check it out. Are you doing a bingo board on ChaCha's situation? Yes, we are. We are. Oh yeah, Leica Super was the excuse for why Doki didn't get a nom, which is nuts for anyone who knows the Dragoon. Yeah, the Dragoons are super supportive. I think it's... I don't know. I was sad. Oh, the XUC spat of Ludwig was from yesterday because of Poke. Can you link it to me? Is there like a video? But yeah, these streamer spats lately, ay. Oh, nice. XUC calls out Pokemon and the rest of the Twitch aristocracy for their farming of anti-gambling content and current day silence on the matter. Afterwards, the most prominent streaming circle completely dissolved, relationships broken. Ludwig then rolls in with a smug reply to which X calls him a jellywig and says, "Why are you acting like I'm subtweeting?" She makes a public statement. I replied to the public with context. Vicky, dropping by to say hello and happy Friday. Have a $5 and see you next time. Thank you for a 5. And by the way, I know I'm a little bit late, but for all the men's in chat, happy Men's Day. I was in my cave when that happened. Okay. Pokemon says she misses when streaming was about gaming, not drama baiting and clip farming. Oh yeah, that was the statement. That was the original statement. XUC response, daily reminder that I was doing GTA RP by day, Saws by night in my corner of streaming until everyone, her, in parentheses, farmed me and Trainwreck TV for drama and clicks. Miss me with that energy. Walk the walk. Damn! Afterwards, the most prominent streaming circles completely dissolved, relationships broken. We ended up so divided that Kick had to be made, which, even though it created competition, divided us even more. Want streaming to be more about games? Play games. He's kind of calling out her hypocrisy here. And then Ludwig says you can reply to her post directly. It's on the same website. XUC responds, not trying to talk to her about it, that's the whole point. We've been over this and done that. Why are you acting like I'm subtweeting or making a slight comment? She makes a public statement about the state of affairs. I reply to the public with context to why it's the way it is. Also, I just read this again and what the fuck are you even saying? People know where I stand on everything, always. Do you think she doesn't know that's how I view things? Pick unrelated. Is that a jelly wig? Yeah, just say it to her instead of replying to Fearbuck, you're 30 years old, learning how to grow a spine from jelly wig. It's Twitter. Nothing that happens on this website matters. We both go in live tomorrow to stream video games to thousands of people. Just enjoy your time on the spinning rock, man. This person responds, speaking about spineless, how does Hassan's shock collar feel? Oh, but you can't get offended. Just enjoy your time on the spinning rock. Should have left it in the draft, Fred. Like how Mogul Mel got left in the drafts after Hassan made the boss call. Ouch. That's a killer blow right there. That's so funny. You awkward the receipts. That's... I like that XQC has kind of like detached himself from all of this group and he's not afraid of criticizing them. Kind of like what Asmon's been doing too. They're just successful enough that they can just like, you know, do their individual thing. They're not being pressured by the cliques that are forming. XUC explains why he calls Ludwig Jellywig after the Twitter beef. If you're gonna come sideways, you're Jellywig. The main is 80% Jello. We spoke in real life about Hassan thing. He saw all other creators say, oh yeah, then gets home and takes it all back. That's jelly.
You know what he's intending it? He's intending that my methods are sly and I'm operating under like bad faith. I'm going under the radar to farm the media or some shit and farm. Buddy. You know it's not like that. You know my stance. You know her stance. You know that we've discussed it before. Okay? There's no point tweeting this at her. Like, this is more efficient. So yeah, I tweeted a famous agility wig. I had to. I had to. So at that point, I mean, if you're gonna come sideways, I mean, you're jelly wig. It is what it is. Buddy. Listen, I didn't cook him too hard on social media last time, okay? But the man is fucking 80% Jello. Like, it is what it is. Like, really, dude. It's just what it is. Well, what was I talking about? Well, it's just we spoke in real life about the whole Hassan thing. I'm not gonna say what he said. I think linking part conversation is not great. But the gist of it is that he saw all the other creators or a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, like they know what the truth is. We discuss the truth, whatever." And then he seems locked in. The man gets home, instantly tweets some shit, and takes it all back. I'm like,
Bro, I don't get people like that. There are some people like that. I don't get it. They're like confronted with evidence and then they get backed into a corner and then they like lag out and then they like reset and they're like, no, I'm just gonna go to my, you know, stage 0.
But you still haven't attacked the fucking defense. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that if at least you're gonna have a stance, you know, at least back up like a picture or some form of any. Guys, I've changed my idea about this about Hassan because of this new information. Bro says nothing. Just switch. That's jelly. That's jelly. It's Twitter. Nothing that happens on this website matters. We both go on the live mode to stream video games. Doesn't people just enjoy your time? I'm spinning rock. What? Don't do that. Don't. Oh god.
It's funny that they're all reacting to Ox posts now.
It's just like some dismissing of like everything. Just like, come on, bro. Like, dude, what movie did all read all what?
Unbelievable.
Guys, it's like coming out swinging at somebody, and then you're wrong and you go, dude, it's not that deep, and move on, bro. Move on, buddy. Yo, it's not like that. Move on, dude. Like, okay. Sure, I guess. And people say, oh, you're burning your bridges. Dude, if you let people take shots at you for free all the time, they are setting the bridge on fire every time. You're the fucking bitch ass for trying to keep it alive at that point. Bro, that is, bro, if you go to tweet sly shit, he's setting on fire. Like, why do I have to be the bitch ass all the time and just take what people say, like, all the time? I'm not doing this shit. Like, I'm not like some Chad, but no, I don't work like that. Everybody knows I don't work like that. Like, if you get out swinging, I swing back.
Damn. Jelly Wig, is that AI? Oh my god. You know... Bro! Honestly, AI is so good now. This is actually scary. But you know what? Using AI to dunk on people and meme on people is kind of funny. As long as we don't take it too far. What the shit is that? It's terrifying. Oh man. Okay, well, I gotta run to a dinner with my friends, but that was fun. And thank you for entertaining me, chat. Thank you for the Menhera bingo. Yeah, Gucci marks the Ludwig song when? I think we need a little bit more content for the song. But thank you everybody for stopping by. Great stream. And I'm gonna stream more often. Maybe even do a subathon, I don't know. Could be fun. We haven't done a subathon in a while. And I kind of just feel like streaming a lot. But I also want to do another video or two before I start a subathon, because then I feel like I won't be able to make videos while I do that. So, I don't know. It's just all ideas. I've got a lot of ideas right now. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs, all the supports, all the super chats, all the bits as usual, and you guys showing up in chat and bringing the good vibes. I always appreciate you guys so much, and I'm sending you guys to Roka's on the YouTube side. So, bye-bye.